Alright guys, welcome back. We have been riding the struggle bus today, let me tell you. We did get our valve springs in, but we had a heck of a time turning the engine, and finally got the bright idea to do it from the alternator, so I installed the new Gates green belt and got everything situated, and then got the motor to spin, got it top dead center so I could put my valve springs in, because I didn't want to do the air compressor method. But I got that done. Got all of our rocker arm pedestals out. These are the stock ones. I do have machined ones sitting up on the tailgate over here, but I do have to get these cylinders right here. I have to get those pressed out, so I'll have to go to a machine shop to get those pressed out, and we will get the new ones here in. As you can tell right here, they are machined, so I can fit the ARP 425 head studs, so we can have all the boost and not worry about blowing stuff up, except for that tranny. But here is a quick view of the turbo. Did get it all painted up real nice and pretty. I rewrapped the hood stack up pipe, which it still looks kind of junky because I ran out of turbo blanket wrap. But here is the paint that I use. It's just engine enamel. It's supposed to be good up for 500 degrees. I do use a primer as well. And then the clear coat has been giving me troubles on the turbo. I didn't use it and it looks very good. Just use a gloss black. And here are some of the other parts. Should be looking pretty good. And probably get some of these intercooler pipes all painted up. Our boots should be here Friday. I looked at the tracking. Should be here Friday. But as for that, that's about all we've done. Just been cleaning up the engine bay, trying to get stuff looking nice, and busting my knuckles as always. Yo, what is up guys? This is the next day after the previous little clip you just saw. And look what we got here. This is one of the trucks you will see a lot. This is one of my good buddy Chase's truck. It is a 05 59. Pretty sharp truck. Definitely gets used, as you can tell. But Chase is on his vacation, so we are gonna get this thing looking right. Little does he know, we'll probably sweep out and wipe down the inside for him. He just wants the outside done before Lake of the Ozarks. But we're gonna get it looking right, get all the underside painted up, get these Fox shocks cleaned up. The frame, I did paint the frame. I would say we're coming up on a year, but it just needs a little cleanup. You'll get to see this truck quite a bit. He's one of the main guys in the group. We're always with each other. If you're wondering the setup on this, we believe it has a 4-inch lift on it, and it's 35 1250s on 22 by 12 hostile sprockets. Nice, simple, clean little setup for a very nice truck. The truck has fairly low miles on it. He bought it with 112 or 113,000, and he traded a Bronco and not enough cash for it. He got a heck of a deal. If I could have the truck, I would. I absolutely love it. Drives good, sounds good. It's hard to beat a 3rd gen. But we did drop the rocker arm pedestals off at Shavers, so they're going to get those done, and once they're pressed back in, we're going to put them back together. So hopefully we might have the truck done by tonight. I'm hoping. I don't know about the compounds being done because I still got to put the governor spring in, but we might do a little video over that. So we'll probably cut it off here, and we'll see you probably around 6 o'clock, and I'll make another video. Alright guys, here is the little brother's Yoda, as most of you have seen on my Instagram. Pretty sweet little truck. Just swapped a chrome grill last night, which looks a lot better, just needs some cleaning. But this truck has a sweet little setup. They're only 15 by 10s, and they have a nice stance for sure. They are 15 by 10 weld Roadhawks, which the caps are missing, but where they're sitting at home, we got to put those on still. And it has 29 by 1050 TSL SX Super Swampers, and these are sweet little tires. I mean, I call them like baby swampers. They're sweet looking. And as you can tell, nosedives a little bit, but getting a leveling kit, which will help a lot. It rubs a little, so a little leveling kit's going to help, and it'll help the look of it. And it's hard to tell since his windows are down, but this truck has 30% on the windshield, and it has 5 all the way around. Whenever all the windows are up and on an overcast day, you cannot see through this thing. Awesome little rig. Be a heck of a little daily. Doesn't drive bad. If you're at Lake of the Ozarks, you will probably see this thing. I think it'll be there. Alright guys, we're going to do a few tips and tricks here. If you are new to this like I am, I've never had to do this before. This is the first truck I've studded or put valve springs in. So a good little trick is whenever you're going to put your rocker arm pedestals back on, make sure you've got the 2 cylinders that you're going to put the rocker pedestals on at top dead center. If not, they will not sit down right and you'll have a headache. So a good way to check is I have my injectors out, which makes it super easy. And really all you got to do, I just stick the screwdriver down in this hole, and you can feel the piston right as you put the screwdriver in there. So that's a very good sign that you're at top dead center. If not, just keep spinning the motor and you'll find it. But I'll show you, take you off the windshield here. Alright, so right here, I already did 3 and 4 because they are companion cylinders. Now 2 and 5 are companion cylinders, and so are 1 and 6. A good way to remember is they will add up to 7. So whenever you go to put your pedestal back on, let's get it all. I've only got one hand to work with here, so bear with me. So whenever you go to put it on, it should set right down, and eventually I'll get it here once I get them on the push rods. And there's a little notch on the bottom of these that help them sit right in there, and now you can tell I'm on the push rods and I'm sitting good on the valve springs and the valves. And the clip that goes on the bottom, not really clip but just a little mark, a milling mark, that slides, this little deal slides right in this bigger hole, so that'll line you up. But that's just a quick little thing to note, because if you're not on top dead center, it'll be a pain. Like these are sticking up, and it just, here's an example for you, it will not sit down on there like you want it to. Let's see, you get the push rod. Well, push rod's not in the hole. Alright, see, you can move this block all around. It's not sitting flush because it's not on top dead center. So I'm sure a lot of you already know that, and you'll be like, why is he even telling me about that? But if you're a new guy like me, I didn't really know that, so it's always good to know all those little things, otherwise you'll be cussing for a long time. So I'll put you guys back up on the stand and I'll keep hacking away, and hopefully we'll get this thing done and do valve last year before long. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it a day. We got all the studs in, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have a hot retort for the studs, but not a lot left I can do today. I might do some tonight whenever I get back home, but besides that, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, give me some ideas for some more videos. Have a good one.